Alright. Let us get this started. Alright, where is my camera? I'm so excited. Okay, guys. I know it looks like it's summertime, right? Meanwhile, there's 3 feet of snow outside. I don't get a lot of these, so I want to share this one with you. And I wish I had more than 0 current users. Nick E., I'm sorry I haven't responded to you. Honestly, I was tied up in my personal life, and there's you, Chris Anonymous, Chris Ray, and 2 other people that are on my priority list to get back to, and I'm so sorry that I've been so slow. This morning I was getting ready. Meanwhile, New Jersey has 3 feet of snow about, and we're like in a state of emergency. And here I am this morning, waking up at 4 a.m., getting ready to go cook for others, because I cook for food. So when I cook for others, it in turn puts food on my table to supplement my fixed income, and my food stamps were taken away. So that's a big hit, and I still need to eat, right? So, like there's elderly people and people just hungry that need food cooked and don't want to cook, so I cook, and that puts food on my table. So I'm up this morning at 4 a.m. and while I was getting ready, I put on Spirit Force on YouTube. And Michael Basham was on. And he said, Holly, yeah, it just boils down to one phone call, and I got to give you a phone call. But we have a spot for you on Fringe Radio Network. I just need to give you a call and set you up, and you're good to go. Now, let me get to the prior story. I love you, my favorite superhero. We are really at risk, the 5 of us. Okay, I am sorry. All right, you know what? I will make sure I get back to you. I keep saying that, Nick E. I'll put my actions where my mouth is, but please be patient with me. So there is something I have to do in 30 minutes, and I do have to get ready for that. But anyway, so 2 years ago I did an interview with Michael Basham. He has a channel on YouTube called Spirit Force. On Fringe Radio Network, fringeradionetwork.com, Michael Basham has a podcast, and it's called Spirit Wars. And so 2 years ago, I did a couple of interviews with him, right? So I met him 2 years ago. Through those 2 years, I had done interviews. The first interview I did, he had offered me a spot on Fringe Radio Network, and I said, absolutely, I'm very excited. Yes, 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 yes. Of course, who wouldn't say yes? And, but it didn't come to fruition in, 2018? It was definitely through 2019 and through 2020, I think part of 2018, but I never got the spot like up and running on Fringe Radio Network. So it took pretty much, that time. I think it was all in Abba's timing, to be honest, because where I am now versus 2 years ago, this is the perfect place for me to be able to have my own radio show, podcast spot thing. I keep asking people, is Fringe Radio like on AM or FM, or is it just like on the internet? So I guess I'll find out details when I get that one phone call. I'm so happy to see you, my favorite bug bouncer superhero. All right, so New Year's came around, right, when we went from 2020 to 2021. New Year's came around, and I slept through it. I didn't go out. I didn't exercise any of my plans. I literally came home and fell asleep through one of my most favorite holidays of the year. And I totally missed New Year's and all my friends and all of my plans. I was whooped. So I woke up about 2 a.m., And I went to Spirit Force on YouTube where Michael Basham was, and he said, hey, Holly, get on the panel. So I did. And Johnny McMahon, the owner of Fringe Radio Network, was hanging out with Michael Basham on the panel. And he had heard my interviews, and I had gotten to meet him, which was really cool. Now, this is all new to me, so I don't know how to respond to people when they say, oh, yeah, I've heard you, or, oh, yeah, I followed you, or, oh, yeah, I'm familiar with your testimony. Like, I don't know really how to respond to people. This is all, like, new to me. But, like, if you come to me and you say, oh, yeah, Hall, I heard your HTV show, and this is what I thought about it, then I'm like, oh, yeah, were you in the chat room? Or, like, just, I don't know. So, anyway, so New Year's, I had the honor and privilege to hang out with Johnny McMahon and Michael Basham and celebrate their New Year's, since I slept through mine in New Jersey. I got to celebrate California, I believe, and Hawaii. Mm-hmm. So anyway, it was then brought up again that we must definitely get Miss Baglio a spot on the network. So I was like, boy, I sure would love one. And I'll do a professional job. You know, I'll take notes. I will get everything down. So when I run it, I'm doing it professionally. There's nothing from any personal life of mine that's going on. Although I will be talking about my personal life. I am an ex-super soldier. That's, anyway. So, like, but anyway, I need to see what they say first. I can't get ahead of myself. You know, there's, I'm sure, certain rules that I want to follow. Fringe Radio Network's rules are rules that I do want to follow. Everything else, every other rule, every other law, men's laws, men's traditions, yeah, they're meant to be broken. I'm after what Yud-Hey Vav-Hey wants. So anyway, I got to hang out with them New Year's, and it was brought up about Fringe Radio Network. And then fast forward to this morning, I got to see Michael Basham on Spirit Force on YouTube. He brought it up again. He said, Holly, it's just a phone call. I just got to talk to you, and that's it. Hey, Painful, I am so happy to see you. So, Painful, get this, because, you know, my altars, I mean, Painful, you've been here. Like, I know, Painful, if I need anything, I know that if I said I need to talk to someone, I think I might even have your number, but if I asked someone, listen, I want to talk to Painful, and I called you up, I know that you would be there and listen to me, because we've been friends and brothers and sisters in Christ, exposing the darkness now for a lot of years. So my altars are here. The young ones. Anyway, I got to get used to this thing called Happy Tears. So anyway, I was on Facebook, and I was like, hey, Jody, I was like, Jackie. She's my girl over in NZ. I reached out to Brooke, too. I adore Brooke. I just love her. And anyway, I was like, hey, Jackie, I think I got big news. And she's like, tell me. And so I tell her, I'm like, you know, I got a spot on Fringe Radio Network. And she goes, Holly, that's epic. That's epic. I was like, really, Jackie? She's like, oh, yeah, Holly. That's epic. Congratulations. And, so then I ran a live video on Facebook, and, Jody, Trunk Monkeys came in my chat room, and she said, congratulations. So I ended the Facebook live stream, and I called her, and, I told her I had Bug Bouncer and her on the phone, three-way, and she said, Holly, yeah, this is pretty big news. You know, Klingon hybrid, I have no idea. Because it was like a breakup. Because maybe there were parts of me that didn't want to leave and wanted to stay. Like, when Joe the Mechanic let me go, I didn't want to go. He told me if I go back, they'll kill me. So that part of me felt like it was a breakup, and I took it hard. I had Stockholm Syndrome. Joseph Mangley was nice to me, you know? So I guess I say X, because there's a part of me that feels like it's like a breakup, maybe. I don't know. And also, too, at the time in 2016, I woke up December 2014, fully awake to him and to the whole MK Ultra, Deep Underground Military Base, Super Soldier projects, implants, mind control, electrocutions. I say Super Soldier because I don't want to always say electrocution, rape, mind control, naked in a cage. Okay, I just gloss it up, but I also feel like I earned my time and title going through all those tortures. So I've earned whatever title I want, and I'd rather be called ex or former augmented soldier, or augmented probably sounds like a better name, because then it's like, what do you mean augmented? Then you can open up a discussion that says, well, implants, mind control, and trauma and torture techniques to, you know, instigate that mind control. And then you have surgical enhancements. And it sounds a little bit more, you know, feasible. But I don't know. At the time, too, 2016, I had a lot of trouble wording myself. And that's just what came out of my mouth. So it was kind of like a child's language at the time versus what, you know, I could have chosen to use. So that's a good question, Lynn. Oh, I am so happy to see you. I got to call Stephanie and Crystal. Oh, gosh, I got to call all of you. I'm picking up the phone and calling you guys. I got a spot on Fringe Radio Network. So I'm still going to be on YouTube, of course, because this is my ruminations and confessions. This is where I go to deal with things, to get right with the outside world before I go there. But, you know, on Fringe Radio Network, I'm going to have notes and do a professional job and, you know, abide by everything they want me to do. And, so I guess it's epic. So you guys are my loved ones and my family, and I want to share this happy moment with you. I praise Abba, all glory and worship to him. This is because of him, nothing I did. He made this possible. I could never have done any of this. It's him, obviously. It's him. Thank you. I bless the day that he gave me all of you, and I bless the day that you guys became my loved ones, and I bless the day that I got to start hanging out with you guys and being friends and praying to him with you and worshiping him with you. And also I feel, a part of me feels like I am living up to that pact that I made with the other 3 children in the dumps. I guess I was about 12, 13, and there were 3 boys and me sitting there, and before they sent us in deeper into the Super Soldier or MK Ultra projects, I'm Project IBIS, but I've been through Projects Alpha, Delta, Omega, Mannequin, not Monarch, because I was beta, but it's basically the same thing. Like, I've been to Project Looking Glass. I don't know about Project Talent. And then, I don't know. I was in Project Seagate. I don't know. I've heard Pegasus, but I'm not quite sure about that. And what are the other ones? So, anyway, yeah, what was I saying? You're stoked for me. Yeah, painful. We're going to Fringe Radio Network. So, I made a pact with the other kids that if any one of us got free, that we'd go back for the others. So, I feel like this is my opportunity to go back for them, and that I get to hold up my end of the pact that I made with the other kids. Now, so far from my understanding, the 3 other kids I made the pact with, well, they didn't forget about me when they got out. When they got out and they got free, they paid me a visit. But now that I'm fully out, I definitely want to make sure that these other kids, as well as the other ones still in a cage, and the ones that were murdered, they were snuffed out of existence and forgotten about long ago. They're not forgotten, and we're coming back for you. And Yeshua's returning, and I'm taking the light that he gave me, and I'm returning back to the darkness and shining my light in the darkness and seeing if there's anybody else in the darkness that wants to get out. And if they do, well, I got a light. I can lead us both back out. And you know what? I come from the darkness anyway. I'll get us out. Because Yeshua is the way, and he's the one giving me the light and the life. He is the truth, the only way. He's my everything, and without him, I'm nothing. But, yeah, so, oh boy, I don't know. I'm going to start crying. Hey, Greta, I'm going to let you rewind and watch. But, guess what, guys? We're going to Fringe Radio Network. We did it. We did it. All praise and glory to him. He made it possible. So, yes, I'm still going to have this platform. I'm still going to be Holly, but now you can see me professionally. And by the way, content providers, yeah, you know who I'm talking to, you content providers. You got a thing or two to learn. Number 1, you don't recognize content when you have it in front of you, okay? I'm sitting right here. Oh, Holly, you got to make videos, and you got to put up these graphics, and then you got to talk about that movie, and then you got to get this other May, and then you tie it in right here, and then you go to this other, video, and then you can tie it into mind control that way. Yeah, no, you're making it too complicated. Secondly, no, I don't need to make a video about them when I'm the content right here. There goes another altar. Thank you, Fringe Radio Network, for realizing the content upon sight. I don't have to go anywhere. The content's right here. I just need people to give me questions to pull it out. That's it. Thank you guys for helping me grow. Thank you guys here for picking me up when I was flat on the floor. Thank you guys for just spending the days with me. Thank you for your channels and your posts because they've helped me. Thank you for you. You guys online are my family. You mean a lot to me. And I hate when people say that you mean nothing, or when they call you fans, because I know you guys are not fans. You're my family. Now listen, I have also met fans. They blow this way and they blow that way. I don't, You guys are my friends and my family, and I am so grateful for you. Thank you for going through all the hard stuff with me. And I want you guys to give yourselves a big hug and a big kiss from me. Thank you for helping me through it. Thank you for being there for me. You are my support system. You're my blessings from Abba. I wouldn't be here without you. Thanks for being here with me through all of those days that got me here, and now we can all celebrate. And thanks for being here, guys. Chindan, salute, cheers, blessings. So thanks for celebrating it with me, and I hope that you all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Joshua Collin, I've been thinking about you. Yes. I have a few issues to take up with my website. They're blocking me on the internet. Did you know that? They're blocking my website on the internet. Hang on. Yeah, no, I'm still up. I'm still up, Joshua. They do this to me on the internet. I kid you not. Across the internet, they squash my website. You literally have to type in To get to my website, you literally have to type in https:// or whatever, hollybaglio.com, and then it'll bring it up. So Julia777, it's great to see you. Andrew, it's great to see you. Oh, wow. Thanks. Thank you, Julia777. You know, Yudhe Valve's lucky number, well, favorite number is 777. All right, I better get going because I have only less than 20 minutes to take care of my dog, and then I think I got to be out the door, which I'm hoping everything doesn't happen because it's a state of emergency. I don't want anybody to need me. I want everybody to tell me, guess what, Holly? Yes, we encourage you to play hooky, and we encourage you to stay home. Thanks for celebrating with me. And I'm going to Fringe Radio Network. Oh my goodness, I've been working so hard for this. Oh, Yudhe Vave, bless you. Klingon Hybrid. Oh, I hope you all have a beautiful day. I hope that all of your wishes and prayers and dreams all come true. And thanks for being here with me. And I'm glad that I finally have a good day so I can take you with me on a good day instead of you guys always having to pick me up out of a bad day. And I love you. I love you. Thanks, Abba. I will be praying for our fur babies, Andrew. His name is Stan. Chonky kitty. I'll be praying for Stan. All right, guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. So, I'm going to Fringe Radio Network. This is so exciting. You guys have a good day. And, yeah, I hope that I don't have to go anywhere because I'm so excited. I'm going to go out to the front yard. I told everybody, if we get 3 feet of snow, I'm going out to my front yard, the front yard. I am building a big snow castle, putting an H on it, and when you drive by, I'm pelting you guys with snowballs. And I don't want to hear nothing like it's illegal, okay? You give me that, and I'll go get the ice balls and pelt you with them. The more you cry, the harder I'll hit you. With a snowball. I'm kidding. Actually, my friend down the street, he's sculpting a big bear with cub bears out of the snow. So I don't know. If I can play hooky today, I think we're going to have a competition going on. So, if you guys live in New Jersey, I challenge you to make something in the snow. Take a picture and email it to me. Send it in. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can email it to me, hollybaglio11 at gmail.com. I think that's the one I'm going by nowadays. Who knows? Gotta be careful. Anyway, how much snow did I get? A lot, Greta. I tried to put up some videos. A lot. You know what? It's like more than my boots. I think it comes up to my knees. Like, I'll tell you what, when Keeper walks, where is she? So, yeah, I think we probably got like 3 feet. How much is that? Because I was out in it this morning. No, we probably got definitely 2 feet. Definitely 2 feet. I want 3 feet. No, actually, I stand corrected. I want 4 feet. That way I can build 2 castles and have tunnels going to each castle. But more snow, please, more snow. I'm ready. I'm good. But yeah, I think we got like 2 feet. So that I want more. Greta's like, you are off your rocker, Holly. I know. Graham would say the same thing. What are you, nuts? You want more snow. This isn't enough for you. You have 6 acres worth of 2 feet of snow, and that's not enough for you? You need more? Yes, I need more. That's what my Graham would say. No, I'm not nuts. Yes, I like being off my rocker. I want 2 more. I want 2 more feet. I told you I want to build a big igloo. And I've been like threatening everybody in this town too. If we get, if I go out and I measure 3 feet of snow, forget it. You're not seeing me for 3 days. You're not seeing me until the snow melts. I'm calling out sick to Fringe Radio Network. I'm calling out sick to Facebook, YouTube. I'll take pictures and post them for you. But I'm going out and playing in the snow. Forget that. Hi, Bob. All right. Thank you guys for sharing in my happy moments. Thank you guys for being here. I'm glad I can give you good news for a change. Boy, guys, we're going to Fringe Radio Network. L.A. Marzulli, he was on Fringe Radio Network. The caliber of people that have been on and are on Fringe Radio Network, wow. I think Russ Distar was even on Fringe Radio Network, but he broadcasts different now. I'm not quite sure about him. I know L.A. Marzulli was there. So, wow, guys. I got a spot on Fringe Radio Network. I don't know how well of it works. If you guys know how it works, let me know. But I'm waiting for my phone call. So, sun and blue skies, 17 Celsius. 62, a little above 62.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, you got it easy. Christ is King, Book of Life. I'm dancing right now for you. Oh my God. Can I dance with you? Will you have this dance with me? I've got no one to dance with. Now I've got someone to dance with. Please, please. Oh my goodness. I think this is really big news. But my altars are here, and Jackie said it's big news, and Jody did, and I think it's big. But I have that surreal feeling. And oh boy, guys. I want this dance with you. Christ is King, Book of Life. Sunny and 40 here, Greta. Nice. Yes, I want you guys to pray that we get 4 feet of snow. Could you please do that? I don't pray away the storm. I pray for the storm. I want it to be sent here. I want the clouds to get stuck in Long Valley and just keep circulating around and around and around and around. So it just keeps dropping snow on us. That's what I want. I'm excited. I'm really happy. In spirit, I'm dancing with you. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I will be praying that all of your dreams and wishes and prayers come true in Yeshua's name. Just, you know what? I didn't even know that this was my dream, wish, and prayer. Honestly, I just wanted to show you guys the drawings I made and give you my testimony. I didn't expect it to turn into a radio slot. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is so exciting. Wow. So, to the victims out there, you're not forgotten. I'm coming for you. I'm going to break down those doors and bust open those cages, and I'm going to break you out. We're going to break you out. We just got to get you out. You can't be in there anymore. And I know you're in there. I'm coming back for you. You're not forgotten. And I won't let people forget you, even though you feel like you're a nobody and nobody's going to notice if you die. No, I noticed. I know you're there. I'm coming back for you. I don't want you guys suffering. And I feel like this is an opportunity to make sure that when I come back, I'm not alone. Yeshua's there. Because he reigns supreme and undefeated. And it's going to take his second return to make all this stuff right. Because that is really how bad it is. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thanks for sharing in my happy moment. Andrea, how are you, sweetie pie? Okay, guys, I'm going to hang this up, go pick out a pretty song, dance around my living room, take Keepy Eepies for a walk, and then see if people need Le Chefette Halle to make them food. So, all right, guys, well, I love you. Yeshua blessings. We're going to Fringe Radio Network. Oh, yeah, and guys, they already know I'm trolled. The trolls from way back then constantly troll. And apparently I'm doing something right, because if I was doing everything wrong, I wouldn't be trolled. But even my friends get trolled for being my friend. Someone a long time ago, I never really told you this story. I did, but back in 2015, someone helped me out. Someone sent me a cash donation of $200 because I needed food. I was really hurting, and they looked out for me. They were a role model. They are a role model to me, and they helped me. And I didn't ask for it, but I was hurting, and anyway, so I went out food shopping, got back, sent pictures of my pickles and everything else. Oh, no, that was another time, but there was this one person, they had sent me money. And do you know that his bank account was drained on 2 different occasions, as well as his credit cards maxed out on 2 different occasions? And the bank said, "I'm really sorry, sir. Your accounts were all hacked." Now, it wasn't me. I know that much. But even if you're a friend of mine, if you're a support system, you got to even look out even harder for yourself. Because I'm trolled, but they'll come for you to try to stop you from being my family and being my friend and helping me chase after a perfect lamb and tell people, you want to get out of that lifestyle? Yeshua's the way. He can do it. Look at me. So, all right, guys, enough of preaching. Christina, I love you. No, I was talking about this. This was back in 2015. I hadn't even come out to the public yet, and someone had sent me money. And because they were supporting me, so to speak, and they were a part of my support system, their bank accounts and credit cards were drained on 2 separate occasions. And it was to deter them from being one of the main pillars in my support system still to this day. This person is a pillar to me. So, right? Yeah, they come for me, they'll come for you just because you're friends with me. Now, I do what I can to see if I can't, do things that will earn me food. Like I'll cook for people, and then I get to eat with them and bring food home myself. So it all works out in the end. But all right, guys, I'm going to go dance around the kitchen with Christ is King. I love you guys. Actually, Yeshua HaMashiach, you have the first victory dance with me. What do you call it? Not victory. Congratulations dance with me. And then the second one I want is with Christ is King. I love you guys so much. We're going to Fringe Radio Network. This is exciting. Very exciting. All right, I'm going to go process this somehow, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here with me. And